Yo, this podcast is brought to you by Hoodstar365TVRadio.com and Hoodstar World of Merch. Just click the link that's in the website on the top taskbar where it says shop with us and go get a hoodie. See the fresh hoodie. I'm wearing the Laker hoodie colors today because tonight is the NBA opening night and my Lakers get to get their rings. But we're not going to hang the banners today because we're going to wait till the fans come back. So the banner won't be hung today, okay? But anyway, so yeah, that's what it is. This is Hoodstar365 and this is Respect the Game, the podcast. All right, so but what I'm talking about is in general, like what's been going on in 2020. We had the election. Everybody, came out and voted, and 80 million people voted for Joe Biden, and 74 million people voted for Donald Trump. So that created a whole, infuriating and put more gas in the fire for more hate and more violence and protests all over the country. But in the meanwhile, while all that was going on, the people did exactly what the government wanted them to do, was to do what was done, while they made themselves even more wealthier. With the virus, all these businesses were created and they got all this tax-free, tax write-off money. And when that first 1.7 trillion was released, a lot of senators and congressmen, their families who own business, they got a big chunk. My team, the Lakers, got 300 million. Like a lot of big corporations, Boeing, a lot of airliners, and big corporations that are already wealthy all were given all this money and left the people for dead. But we're the ones who, that's our money, that's our tax money. And we're the ones who vote for these people to get in office. And then even this time right now, when there's almost 400 people have died, and the year's not even over. Right now, we're averaging about 3,500 people across the country die every day from the virus. And they just approved a new stimulus package, to be released. They're supposed to vote on it today. I didn't even watch the news. I'm so disgusted, bro. So it's going to be released next week, and everybody's going to get $600 and $300 a week. And that's supposed to cover for all your heartache and your hardships and your funerals and hospital bills and your car payments and your house got repossessed and you got evicted. People being evicted right now. And it's cold as hell outside. It's freezing. So now we the people have to, go into action. We voted. Now you got to email and contact and knock on those doors to your local councilman, your mayor, your governor, your senator from your state, and you got to let them all know that you're not pleased and you're going to vote them out of office. Because there's no way in hell. How does France give their citizens $7,500 a month since March, since the pandemic started? And we are the richest country in the world, per se, as they say. We're the greatest country in the world, right? And thus far, we got $1,200 plus unemployment, if you qualified for it, which was like several weeks, like 12 weeks or something like that. And then nothing else the whole spring, summer, and fall. And here it is, December 22nd, going on the 23rd, 2 days before Christmas. They agreed and signed a new bill to release $1.7 trillion, but they're only giving American citizens $600 one time, not a week, not a month, one-time deal, and $300 a week for those who qualify for unemployment. And meanwhile, like I said earlier, the scammers and the con artists are walking away with hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. And like Donald Trump, he got the whole country up in the fucking craziness, acting crazy. These white people are acting all crazy and with the racists and believing his propaganda And he got them all brainwashed. They're actually a cult. And meanwhile, he's stealing all their money. They all been conned. All 74 million of them. And any of them that donated money to him, he's going to walk out of the office on January 20th. And when he wakes up the 21st, he's going to be $400 million richer. Cash. Tax-free. That the government can't touch. Because they set it up, the way they set it up, the government can't touch it. And he gets to spend it however he wants. I ain't mad at his hustle. If he was able to convince 74 million people to do that, shit. I can't even get 74 people on my platform to get in my DM and give me $100 to get on the radio or the podcast or the mixtape or to buy a hoodie or a hat or a t-shirt. But he got 74 million people to all start hating each other and hating themselves and sending their money and starving themselves and putting their lives in jeopardy and their families' lives in jeopardy and going outside with guns and protesting, acting like we back in the 1700s, like the Yankees against the South. But now it's the blacks against and Latinos against white people. He made it into like a race thing, like a race war. But they ain't really go full-fledged because they realized that everything they plan to do against us for all these years into our communities, with the drugs, dumping all the drugs in our communities, and dumping all the guns in our community for decades and decades, now everybody has guns. They ain't the only ones that got guns. So now they can't come in our neighborhoods and be like, yo, get the, we're going to do this to y'all, we're going to do that, because they're going to get popped. They go in certain areas and they have the media there and they do that little for the media to be on TV. But ain't none of them come to the hood to do that shit. Ain't none of them come to no black community or no Latino community or no Mexican community or no Cuban community doing none of that shit, bro. Because they going to get shot at too. You know what I'm saying? When they made their gun, they didn't stop making guns. And they made a whole lot of guns and dropped them in our community. Then they made a whole lot of pills, a whole lot of drugs, a whole lot of pills, and dumped them in our community, and then it backfired. And now it backfired. Now all their kids are catching trains and buses and Ubers and Lyfts from the suburbs, and they come every morning, 6:30 in the morning, they're here in the hood, getting off transportation, and they're walking all over the place like zombies, high as hell. By 10 a.m., they all leaned over, stuck. So it backfired. So now they put legislation in, and now they sued the people who made the Advil pills and this and that because it affected their lives. And the same thing with AIDS, and the same thing with everything that man has created to oppress other humans. See, God don't like ugly. That's just how it goes, man. God do not like ugly, man. And it comes around right back to you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to move with love, peace, and harmony, man. And if you can help somebody, then help somebody. If you ain't got it, then you ain't got it. You know what I mean? Offer them some water, or a t-shirt, or a hat, or a meal. You know? I try my damnedest to do my best, and I give back. Like I created my platform where I host mixtapes, and I started the radio station, and I created a website, to help the indie artists. The kids that nobody gives the opportunity to be heard or to be placed on anything. But social media has gone so crazy to where everybody's a clout chasing, and they fucking just want to, so people taking advantage of them, of course. So, you pay me, they got me a couple times too. I'll do promo, give me $250, I'll promote you on my page, and then nothing comes of it. You know what I'm saying? They'll put you on their page and take you right off. They don't buy anything. Don't nobody buy nothing. Like, your music don't catch no traction. Like, it's all a scam. Everybody's a scammer, bro. And everybody got ClickFunnels and all that bullshit, Like, there's no real. There's no real no more. There's no real in anything in our society. You know what I mean? I'm an OG. I'm the mother. I know I'm real. If I don't like you, I tell you I don't like you. I don't fuck with you. I block you. I unfollow you. I unblock you. I block you on my phone. I delete your number. I just don't fuck with you, male or female. Not them. They don't fuck with you, but they still on your page and still texting you and still to see they watching. And then every opportunity, yo, I got a new track. Yo, can you check it out? Yo, I got a new video, man. Can you put it on your website, man? Yo, I'm fucked up, man. Can I borrow a couple dollars? I got kids, bro. But I don't mind. That's why I created the platform. Like I've done that for a lot of artists all the way across the country, even artists from Africa, Ghana, Australia, Germany, India, Nepal, Amsterdam. Like artists who send me their music, I listen to it, and if it's good, I put it on the radio, free. Done it. Go listen to the radio, hear all type of different music. Latino artists, black artists, Mexican artists, Indian artists, white artists. You know, I'm just trying to do my part on this earth while I can. You know, in every chapter of my life, I've done something to where I've always been giving back. I've never been a take type of dude. You know what I'm saying? That's why I created the brand, Hood Star World. What it means that I took all my negativity and I created a positive environment. I created a positive platform. And if you from from the hood, coming from the mud, and you worked and you grind and you building it up and you actually catching traction, then you're a hood star for real. Like LeBron James, Lamar Jackson, and any other athlete that's getting money and that's in that position. We're all hood stars. But we all got to come and support one another, man. We got to support one another and stop being goofy. The goofy shit must stop, bro. Like, soon as you get some money, you run right to the jewelry store that the Indians own or the Arabs own. Or you run right to the Louis and the Gooey and the Gucci and all that fuck shit that the motherfucking Europeans own. And you take all your stacks of money and throw it on their counter, and you start buying all their shit. So then you just taking all that money and go right in your hood, be like, yo, who is our entrepreneurs in the neighborhood, bro? Like, what is he or she, providing? What type of service are they providing for the community? I want to support them. I want to wear their brand. I want to wear their oils or their cologne. I want to get my beard, done up with them. I want to get a haircut. Wear their merch. Rock on their beats. But our culture is, for some reason, it's weird, bro. It's weird as fuck, dude. Soon as you get some money, y'all all gonna do the same exact shit. Not me. I don't wear nothing but my brand every day. If nobody else in the world wears it, I'm gonna wear it. When I'm dead and gone, I'll be wearing it. I don't want no suit. I don't want nothing else. I want my hoodie, but one of my hoodies on, Hood Star. Bury me like that, and my hat, and my glasses. The way I am right now. Put me in my casket, just like this. Straight up. I believe in myself and in my vision and what I stand for. You know what I'm saying? And I'm teaching that to my kids now, too. And they wear Hood Star every day. Every day. It's regular to us. Just like when Michael Jordan started his Air Jordans. Everybody said they were ugly. Even I said they were ugly. I still don't wear Jordans. And his kids didn't want to wear them. His wife didn't want to put them on his kids. But when he used to come off the road, when he played for the Chicago Bulls, and he see his two little boys wearing something else besides Jordans, he used to take them right off their feet and throw them in the trash and put on his Jordans. And now his Jordans are worth billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars. And he owns an NBA team. He's part ownership of an NBA team. He's a worldwide brand. That's the goal. So we all have to support each other, man. And then for the dudes or the females, if you've been incarcerated or you incarcerated and you come across this podcast, you hear it, and you about to come home and you've been gone for more than 3 years, 3, 5, 7, 10. Yo, when you come home, it's not the same, man. Shit changed. People change. Everybody changed, bro. Your girl ain't the same. Baby mom ain't the same. Your mom ain't the same. Your kids ain't the same. Ain't nobody the same. All your old boys, your homeboys, and everybody else in your community, where you from, everybody changed, bro. As soon as you turn your head and don't watch out, they're going to blow the whole shit off the back of your head, man. And take everything you got, man. Straight up. If you come out here talking about, yo, I'm an OG, or this, whatever, or I'm a what they call that? Like you come home on some boss shit, them young boys ain't trying to hear that shit. Them young boys gonna fucking knock you right out the box, right out the way. Talking about you big homie this and you do this and you got rank and all that shit. That shit don't matter, bro. And as soon as something happens to you, they running up in your crib and taking everything you got. Whatever you got in the house, they taking it. Straight up. So, with what the government doing to us, what everybody else doing to us, so this should be a wake-up call. From this day forth, man, support and spend your money with us. You know how Trump kept saying he's going to put up a wall between the United States and Mexico? Well, it's time that we put up a wall within our community. All blacks and Latinos, put up a wall. When you get your money, don't go to the mall. Don't go to motherfucking Walmart. Don't go to Chick-fil-A. Don't go to everywhere Goofy Time at. Don't go to that jeweler. Unless it's a black jeweler or a Latino jeweler. And they're out there in America. Go spend that money with them. You want to wear jewelry? You like jewelry? Well, go spend it with them. That you know that money is going to come right back and funnel into the community. And uplift our community. Not you go get jewelry outside the community in a Bentley, then come back to the hood and want to ride around the hood flossing. And then the hood is all fucked up. Everybody's starving. Now you got to sleep with one eye open every night. Because you know motherfuckers is plotting to get you. And they have a right to, because you're being a fucking sucker. That's called being a sucker. It ain't nothing gangster about it. Ain't nothing cool about it. It ain't have no swag. It ain't lit. All the words y'all want to use, terminology, it ain't none of that, bro. That's called being a sucker, man. Straight up. Shit corny as hell. Every time I see it, bro, I fucking unfollow you, bro. Every time I see that shit on social media, I fucking unfollow that person, bro. It's fucking goofy as fuck, dog. And majority all the little young millionaires, I'm happy that you guys took your music or your athletics and you turned and you monetize it. Or your social medias and you became influencers and you monetized, you get money. But it's like I said, brainwashed in a motherfucker, man. Soon as you get some money, all do the same foolery, man, that coonery, man. It doesn't fail, bro. It's all the same goofy time, dog. The shit is fucking stupid already, dog. Like there's families right now who don't have no food to put on their table. There's families right now who won't be able to celebrate Christmas or buy their kids anything for Christmas. I don't celebrate Christmas, so there's never no Christmas in my house. You know what I'm saying? Now, my kids, if their grandmothers want to buy them something or their aunts or whoever else, then that's fine. But I don't put no trees in my house. No, I don't do none of that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? But, and I'm blessed that we're able to have food, and the lights are on, and I'm able to do this podcast, and I'm able to get on the internet, got Wi-Fi, and I'm able to record and do a mixtape or get on the radio, and that's all a blessing. This is all just, entertainment. Because guess what? I got my motherfucking ending date too. We all have a start date and an end date. You know what I'm saying? So it is what you're going to do between that. The start date, what are you doing between the start date and your ending date when your time expires? What have you done on earth to leave your footprint on this planet. Were you goofy all your life? So now when you die, they cry for 6 months to 9 months, and then every year they come and bust some bottles and candles in the balloon for a couple of years, and after that, they forget about you. Or you're going to leave your mark, whether you become a lawyer, an engineer, a doctor, you're an inventor, you created some type of disease, or you made it to NBA Hall of Fame, NFL Hall of Fame, a boxing world champion, a hip-hop artist, multi-platinum, producer, multi-platinum, a film director, an actor, an actress, a podcaster, a radio host. Like when you leave a footprint, like where's your content? Do you have content all over the place? So now when anybody around the world who gets on the internet come across your content, that's leaving a footprint. And get off those pills, bro. I don't know if you realize it or not, but those pills and that syrup and all that shit is definitely not it, bro. I don't know who the fuck told y'all young boys that shit was cool or that shit is lit. It ain't never been cool to be no fucking fiend, bro. Or drug addict or crackhead, man. What's always cool when I was coming up was being a hustler and getting money and doing something. Whether you play ball or you was an entrepreneur or whatever it is your twist was, but you was doing something that was, positive, basically. Even if you was hustling, getting money, selling weed or whatever you was doing, you were getting money. But you wasn't doing getting high on your own supply. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta wake up, bro. It's time, man. It's time, man. Listen, put your mask on too, bro. Put your fucking mask on, bro. Yo, when I go outside and see somebody without a mask, that shit fucking disgusts me, dude. I'll be seeing some pretty ass women, but I'm like, damn, she ugly as hell because she ain't got a mask on. But some dude walk over to your fam, but back the fuck up. Why you don't got no mask on, bro? Like, if you ain't gonna have, at least back up 20 feet, dog. Back the fuck up. All right? So with that, man, listen. 2020's been a rough year, trials and tribulation. They nothing but a test from the higher power, whatever your belief is. Remain patient, remain faithful, remain obedient, and just, follow the laws of life, man. If it calls for you to wear a mask and social distance, then do that. If it requires for you not to go to the club and go to the bar and go to houses full of people, then do that. If it requires you not to let nobody in your house, then do that. If you let somebody in your house, they got to wear a mask the whole time. If they don't wear a mask, they got to leave, bro. If they don't keep their mask off, you got to cut that visit short ASAP. Spray. I just did that just Sunday when my boy came over. He thought I was crazy. So you got to keep masks on, dog. And I kept spraying around him. Because he kept pulling down to talk. Yo, I can hear you. Just leave your mask on and talk. I can hear you, bro. Ain't that about a bitch you come visit me and kill me? That'd be crazy, man. All right? So with that, this is Ali, Hoodstar365. Go follow me on also all social media. I'm on TikTok, Hoodstar365 TV. On YouTube, please go subscribe. I'm on IG, Hoodstar365 TV and Hoodstar365. And go to the website, go sign up and subscribe at Hoodstar365TVradio.com and tune into the radio station. Let's get your song on a playlist and get your video on the website. And if you want to be a guest on the podcast, hit me up in a DM or you can email me off the website. I'm not hard to find, man. All right? So with that, I love y'all. Hey, yo, stay positive, stay out the way, and don't let nobody take you out your square. And I'm out. Peace.